Hi everyone, it's Alexis Bonavitacola. Today I want to introduce you to a concept which I teach a lot about in my class, and it's called cropping. I actually have a lesson that's called Cropping is Your Friend. And one of the reasons why I think this is really important is that as students begin to experiment more and more with alcohol inks, we know that their beautiful fluidity and their magic can sometimes make us a little crazy. And so perhaps rather than always look at the totality of a piece, I'd like for you to think about areas of a piece that really work well and that can be cropped. Most of our programs in our iPhones or on our computers or on our iPads have the ability to crop. And again, rather than look at the entire piece, sometimes there's an area of your painting which particularly is strong, but not every single area is as strong as you would like. So let me give you a few examples. I pulled aside some of my paintings. This is a recent painting that I just did the other day, and this entire piece actually works well. But maybe if it didn't, I would want to look at this particular area for me, and even this particular area I love. I really do. And what I end up doing is I have mats for my artwork, and these are very easy to find. And you can even just take four pieces of cardboard, cut them out so that they're all even, and you can play around with how you might like a matted piece. And so here is a section of this painting, which actually is very, very cool. It's not the whole painting, but it kind of shows this beautiful glow, almost like an undiscovered land that's down there. And so let's say I wanted to do that with my signature with this really crazy black coming in the sky. That might be just a piece that I love with this little bit of green, this piece right here, and this could be a lovely piece for you to look at. Perhaps you're somebody that really likes green mountains, so this might work for you. Or maybe you're somebody that just really wants to focus on the sky. And you might say, oh, I love the way that works. So that's one way to think about cropping. Here is another piece that I called The Galaxy Awaits. And this is a mixed media piece done on 12 by 12. It is alcohol inks and Pebeo in here. And again, this piece happens to work really well, but as a total piece. But let's say you just particularly loved this bottom right area. Look at that. That could be a piece that you could create. Or maybe you like this right here. And there you have this gorgeous piece with the gold and the blue. You don't need the entire piece, but perhaps this speaks to you, or that way speaks to you, or even that way speaks to you. So I want you to think a little bit outside of the box here. And as an artist, again, you don't have to like every single part of your paintings, but you might like one particular part of your painting. Here's another one done on 12 by 12. This is all alcohol inks, and it's metallic. And so, again, this piece happens to work well in its totality. But look at this right here. I'm going to take this 4 by 6 mat, and I'm going to place it over there. And look how beautiful that looks. Or perhaps you just love how these white layers work against the black. And then all you need to do on your phone or on your iPad, your desktop, whatever you use, you can just crop that out. Here's another section, which is absolutely beautiful. And don't ever not think about turning your piece upside down. I can't tell you how many pieces I've created where I was creating it and creating it and creating it, and then I turned it upside down and I realized, oh, that's the piece that needed to be made, not the other one that I thought I was creating. So this is just a short little lesson on how you might learn to crop your piece where you want to focus on a particular area, not all. Just think of your eyes. You know when you're taking a picture and you're zooming in and you're zooming in? I used to tell children when I taught in my 4th grade to 7th grade classes, I was a writing teacher and I taught them to kind of zoom in and focus on what they really, really liked in their writing and to think of it as in zooming in with a camera. So that's what I'm asking you to do here. You don't have to love every piece about your art, and there may be something that you really, really love. So instead of throwing it out or getting frustrated or having that perfection gremlin kind of take up space in your brain, start to look at your pieces in a very, very positive way and look at what you can really focus on in your pieces if there's an area that is worth focusing on. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed that little lesson. Think out of the box, and cropping is your friend.